Hi guys, I'm not sure if you can hear me properly because I have the heater going. It is cold outside and I need it to be warm in here. So what I'm doing now, I've just finished this side panel here. So my next task is to do the bulkhead. So my plan is to build out the bulkhead. However, because this seat sticks out by a few centimeters, I'll just show you very quickly. So according to the bulkhead, from here to here, the seat sticks out about 12 centimeters. Right, so my plan is to build the bulkhead and build it out and then get the bulkhead straight from here. So it comes out here and goes down straight. And then my next plan, because I'll be losing about 15 centimeters, I'll be losing about 20 centimeters of space underneath this seat. So my plan is to use that space as a storage for shoes and things like that. So I'm going to utilize the space and put a cabinet underneath here. And also here, I'll make sure that I can get the table to fit underneath the seat. So I still get a straight bulkhead and then goes in. That's the plan. So what I'll do now, I'll just start tackling it now just to make it easier and a shorter video instead of having a few videos that's like 10 hours long, because this will take me a few days to finish. Yeah. Okay. Hope you enjoy. Leave some comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. It does help the channel out a lot and also doesn't cost you anything. Okay, so I have to show you what I'm doing now so you can see the step by step as I'm doing it. Right, so what I've done, I've already pre-installed some rib nuts on this here, and I mapped out where I'm going to be drilling the holes. So I just drilled the first hole, put it in place, and then bent this aluminium. If you look, it bends a bit. If you look, sorry, I thought I had something. If you look, it bends slightly. If I use the bigger aluminium that I used in my whole build, the 3030 series, which is this one, if I use this one, I'll find it really hard to bend because it's really strong. So, and also I'll find it hard to fit it underneath here, but it's okay. I have 24 meters of this, so I'm using it to use it up before my build finishes. So yeah, bend it slightly and then it takes the curve of this shape, and I'm just drilling the hole. So I drilled I'm using M5 bolts and I'm drilling the hole through it first, and then using a step drill getting a taper for it, so that way when I put the drill in, when I put the bolt in, it sits inside, just like that. Okay, so it sits in there and it sticks out into the rib nuts by a lot. If I had it flush, I will only have this amount of leeway to hold this aluminum in. Because I have it recessed in, I have more to grab it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna drill the holes on all of these and then add some more bolts to this and screw it in here, and then the fun part begin. Right, so now install the aluminium bar in place. Okay, right, let's get started. First of all, always safety first. Gloves for this occasion. PPE, you need to have gloves because aluminum is still a metal and it will cut you. I would know. Whenever I don't wear gloves, I get cuts. Right, so the aluminum is in place. I've got the bolts in, and the end of this washed out, but it's in place. It's not going anywhere. And also I need to take this out, so I need to get a counter screw, take this bolt out. If you notice, I've left a few holes empty. This is because I need to be able to use this M5 rod. I'll attach it into here. Once I'm attached in here, then I'll be able to attach it to the bulkhead, which will hold the bulkhead in place. Okay, that's the plan anyway, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the next step, I've already done this. This is still loose. Comes out. Okay, next step, I'm doing this now. Because this is somehow tight, so I'm just using a plier like that, and then just turning it. I'm gonna keep turning it until it gets to like this. Okay, so I've got the bulkhead aligned now. It's aligned on the bottom, and now that I've got this bolt in, all I have to do now is mark out where this bolt meets here, and I'll drill a hole there, and then so that way this bolt comes through here. So yeah, that's my plan now, and then that way it secures to the van. And then after I finish this, I'll secure the bottom to the van floor, so we're secure. Right, next I'm gonna do this now and drill some holes, and then yeah. Okay, so I have drilled the hole now, and this is it. Solid. It's very solid now, so that's good. I haven't secured it yet. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'll use a washer and a bolt, I don't know, to secure it to here. And I noticed this isn't as secure, so when I bolt it to the floor, it'll be secured. So it's a bit dark now, so I'm gonna leave this like this, and then tomorrow I'll work on this. And then when I finish all this and get it leveled and secure this bottom one to the floor, make sure it's all aligned, then I'll take it out again and build a ply. I'll build this side of ply here first of all. When I finish this side, then I'll take out the seats and build that side. After I've built the shelving or the storage that will be underneath there. Do you see how much storage I'll be losing? It's a lot of storage. Just gonna build a storage there, in there. I'm sure I'll find a use for it somewhere. And then this one will be space for our area, where our working area will be. That's the plan anyway. So far it's getting there. It's a new day. Right, I'm not sure if you can see this, but it is raining outside. Can you see this? Maybe here. See some condensation on the window? It is raining outside and it's very windy. Anyway, lucky I'm inside. Anyway, so last time I left you off with me putting this on, and I said I will do this one according to how I did this. So what I've done, just to show you what I've done so far in the meantime today, is I marked out, if you looked on the floor, if you remember, the lines, I marked it out on the line for this, so it's straight. So what I then did is use a long aluminium from that line and measure out all the way to this line. See, I got this one here. So now I know the distance. I know the distance from here all the way to the shower board. So I went ahead and cut a piece of spare pipe that I had to that distance. So what I will do next is mark out, put the distance here until this hits the plastic, and keep going until I get to the end, and then do the same for the bottom. And then once I do that, then I can find out the distance between here and here, then I can secure this on. But in the meantime, what I've done is have some of these to put in between here. As you can see, this one is like that. Once I put this on, it will be secured on. Okay, that's the next thing. I'll put that on and show you how it works out. Okay, so this is now all done. It's now sits nicely with the holes. Okay, next I'll measure this out and then measure the distance out from here to here, cut some aluminium for that, and then install it and drill some holes through there. Okay, right, okay, done. See, solid. Right, okay. Yeah, so I've done this. Now my next task now, I think what I'm gonna do now, is, according to my plan, is putting the bolts and washer in here and then screw this down to the floor. Screw them down to the floor, and then when I finish that, then I can be able to start preparing to I'll put some extra aluminum to strengthen it, and then when that's all finished, then I can start preparing to put the plywood on this side and then paint it. And then when that's all done, then I can start doing the insulation, and also I can start building this part for the shelving. That's why I cut this a bit lower than here, so I can put this aluminium rod like that. So this goes like that to see the support, and also for me to screw in something for the top part of the shelf. That's the plan. Okay, so this is what I'm doing now, just screwing the screw in. Now this is not going anywhere, solid on top. I've added the screw and bolt, so this is solid now and very straight, and also straight. Okay, right. Hello. So I've installed this top bar, and then finish this one and finish this one. So it looks good. Just have to do now is trim off these parts and the bolts, trim them off, make them flush, and yeah, get them all flush. Okay, right, I think I'll do that and I'm done for today. And then tomorrow or the day after, whenever I have some time, I'll start with the partitioning of the wood on this surface. Okay, right, so where I left up last was doing this for the bulkhead. Since then I have scribed in plywood, I have scribed in cardboard. It was very difficult. I tried to make the whole thing as one piece, but I found it very difficult because of the top. So I decided to make it into 3 pieces. So 1, 2, 3. That's the plan now, make it 3 pieces. So I just scribed this out now. This is the plywood. I'm gonna use 9mm poplar plywood for this. Because of the shape, I'll need 4 boards, which is really awkward. But yeah, I'll try to do it 2 boards if I can. But yeah, so I'm doing it in this. So the plan is to finish this and then screw it into this bulkhead, and then once that's done, do this side, screw it to the bulkhead, and when that's done, make sure everything is good. Then what I'll do next is do the other side from the cab inwards, finish it off. Okay, right, sorry I'm not showing you the step-by-steps I'm taking. This is not a how-to video, This is just showing you how I did it. If you have any questions, comment below and I'll let you know how I did it. But this is what I've done so far. So I've done this bulkhead on this side. This one is pretty much done. It's in the wall. Perfect. And then I did this one. I'll just show you what I've done so far with this one. So with this one, because the handle is right there, I had to notch out an area so I can put my hand and pull this handle. If not, I can't access this handle. So that area. And also in my van, I have a stopper. I have to patch out another area for the stopper. Yeah. So it's getting dark now. So what I'm gonna do now is I will stop here for now. It's taking me, today is Thursday. It's taking me 4 days. Well, I must confess, I ran out of a few tools. I had to wait for it to arrive. But in the meantime, I was doing other things, and I did a mid-build van tour on Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us. The link is in our bio. Follow us on Instagram. And yeah, so it's going well. So yeah, what I'll do next time is I'll secure this panel, and then when I finish that, I'll start building out the insulation for this panel, and then that should be it. And then after that, I'll build the top panel for the storage. Okay, you liking the van? Yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? Okay, bye.